Dad said there was an emergency at the office and he'd be right back. Why is it taking him so long?
Who the hell are you? This is the Gates estate. Get out, now!
Open your eyes and look! The Gates family is completely bankrupt. Everything here belongs to the creditors now. As for that arrogant father of yours, the FBI hauled him off in handcuffs 10 minutes ago, treated him just like a dog.
That's impossible. My dad is fine. Uncle, it's Rachel. I need...
Rachel, stop calling here. Your family is a lost cause, and I'm not getting dragged down with you.
Give it a rest. All those elites already cut you loose. Nobody cares about a bankrupt heiress. Throw her out. Seal this place up, and don't let her take a single thing.
Get off me! You're nothing but thug! Why? How could everything just fall apart like this? Is there anyone out there? Dad?
The great Manhattan socialite. Now look at you, crawling in the rudder like a stray dog.
Charlie! Is that you?
What? Surprised that your fiancé was the one who pulled the plug on your family? Your father drove my brother to his death in prison. I'm just settling the score by shorting the Gates empire. Seems fair, doesn't it?
What? It was you? You're the one who shorted the Gates family?
3 years. I've been crawling through the gutters of Wall Street like a rat, dreaming of this day every single night. Watching the noble Gates family crumble, watching your father put on that prison uniform and rot in a hellhole for what he did to my brother. It's been a beautiful performance.
I know the Gates family owes you this.
I want you to live in the mud and pay back every single cent of that debt in hell.
3 years ago, Charlie and I were deeply in love. He was a rising star on Wall Street, and I was just a carefree Manhattan socialite. He lost his parents when he was young, and his older brother Mike raised him. For Charlie, his brother was the only family he had, the most important person in his life.
Rachel, I promise to protect you for the rest of my life.
I do. Oh, Charlie, yes, I do.
But on that very day, the day of our engagement, his brother's life fell apart.
Mr. Charlie! Something terrible has happened!
It's my engagement party. What could possibly be that urgent?
Mr. Mike, the feds took him! He's been hauled off to federal prison!
Three years ago, my father's company was hit by a lethal financial scandal. To save the Gates family, he heartlessly pinned all the blame on Charlie's brother Mike.
Please! Mike is innocent! You can't let him take the fall for this!
Wall Street is a dirty game, kid. Someone has to be the scapegoat so the rest of us can survive.
Dad, please, you have to help Charlie!
Shut up! Get him out of here! Get off! Get off me! Richard, this is murder! Mike is innocent!
Dad, you can't be this cruel! Let Charlie go!
When absolute profit is on the line, your affection is worth no more than this.
During that time, Charlie tried everything to save his brother, but every attempt was in vain. Not long after, Mike died in federal prison.
Mike! Richard, your whole family will pay for this! With your lives!
Charlie, I know you're full of hate, and my family did you and Mike wrong. Please, have mercy. Let my father go. We know we were wrong.
Mercy? Rachel, you were raised in a luxury life. Do you have any idea what your honorable father has been doing in the shadows all these years?
I don't know what you're talking about. My father was just a businessman.
Just a businessman? That's a good one. Don't waste your breath. I'm taking you somewhere so you can see for yourself what your father's business really looks like. See that? This used to be home to hundreds of families. Your father forced them out to build his luxury high-risers. He didn't just take their homes, he destroyed their lives and turned them into ghosts. Do you have any idea how many people he stepped on to build that empire? Every luxury item you own is stained with their blood and sweat.
I didn't know. I never knew. I had no idea my father was capable of such things. I know it's too late, but I'm willing to do anything to make amends. You can do whatever you want with me. Just, please, just one thing, please, I beg you, spare his life. He has a severe heart condition. Prison will kill him, please.
Get her in the car.
Let me go, please.
You said you'd do it, right? Then from today on, you stay in this villa. You're never stepping foot outside again.
What about my father's medical parole? You promised. You promised.
And I'll keep my word, but the price is your absolute obedience. You'll stay here and serve every drop of the debt you owe Mike. Starting today, you're the maid. Clean this entire villa. That's your first step towards atonement.
Charlie, I'm still not feeling that great. Why did we have to move in today?
The air is better here. It's the perfect place for your recovery.
That's the necklace he gave me when he proposed. How could he give it to her?
Oh, you scared me. Charlie, who is she?
Just a new maid, don't worry about her. Come on, let's go check out your room.
He gave her our past. He's wearing our memories on her neck. Charlie, your cruelty really knows no bounds.
You're burning up. Fever? Meet her. She's my woman now.
Nice to meet you, Miss Thorne.
Emma is frail and needs full-time care. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have agreed to keep you around. Emma is reasonable, unlike some people who only know how to act like entitled brats.
I'll take good care of her.
Something's off. Charlie doesn't act this way towards just any servant.
You're moving like a snail. Bring that soup over here.
Miss Thorne, please be careful. It's boiling hot. It's burning! Rachel, why did you push me? No, I didn't. I swear I didn't.
Have you lost your mind, Rachel?
I wasn't. Charlie, it hurts. I just saw her struggling with her fever and tried to help her with the soup, but she just snapped and pushed me. That's not true. Charlie, I swear I didn't push her.
Shut up! You've hit rock bottom, yet you're still the same old snake. Rachel, your heart is just as wicked as it's ever been, and it's honestly disgusting!
Can you just believe me once? I'd never cause trouble right now. She tripped and knocked the tray over herself.
And you're still lying through your teeth? Get down here. Now. You're just a low-life servant now. You're not even fit to shine Emma's shoes. Who the hell gave you the right to frame her?
I didn't. I really didn't.
Drop the innocent act. Selfishness and malice are written in the Gates DNA.
Pulling these stunts? You're exactly like your father!
I didn't.
Emma, how do you want her to apologize?
She just needs to clean up the mess. Charlie, don't get angry on my account. I don't want to see you two fighting.
You heard her. Get on your knees and wipe every single piece off the floor.
Charlie, my father is still waiting for those medical parole papers in prison. If you just sign them, I'll do anything, please.
If I'm satisfied with your performance, I'll consider it.
Now get down!
Charlie is actually worried about her? There's more to their relationship than I thought. This woman, she's a threat. She has to go.
Apply this. I don't want the smell of your blood stinking up my house.
Charlie, thank you.
Don't flatter yourself. Even if you're rotting away, you have to stay alive to serve Emma. If she so much as gets a scratch, I'm pulling your father's parole immediately. His life for hers. Don't forget that.
Got it, Mr. Creditor.
Charlie, you're actually bringing her medicine yourself.
Miss Thorne, your tonic is ready. Please drink it while it's hot.
It hurts. It hurts. Help me. Emma! What's wrong? Someone help!
Emma!
The medicine. There was something in it.
Dr. Evans, what's the situation?
Mr. Charlie, Miss Thorne has been poisoned, which has triggered a critical deterioration of her leukemia. We need a bone marrow transplant. Immediately.
Take her to the lab. Run a match.
I didn't poison her! Charlie, why won't you believe me?
Move.
Mr. Charlie, Rachel's bone marrow is a perfect match for Miss Thorne.
Prep for surgery. Harvest her marrow.
Charlie, you're going to drain my marrow to save your new girl? Is there really not a shred of humanity left in you for our past? Charlie, is there really not a shred of humanity left in you for our past?
Our past?
The moment my brother died in that prison cell, all we had left was a debt to settle. If you hadn't poisoned her, Emma wouldn't be fighting for her life in there. You owe me, and you'll be paying me back for the rest of your life.
Fine. If I owe you so much, I'll just pay you back with my life.
If you die, I'll make sure Richard's medical care is cut off tonight. You want to take that gamble?
I'll do it. Please, just save my dad.
Get her to the room.
Charlie, you really do hate me to the core, don't you? Officer, how is my father?
Richard Gates passed away at 3 a.m.
Impossible! He promised me!
The medical clearance was delayed. He missed his window. Come claim his body tomorrow.
Dad, I'm sorry. I'm late. I signed the papers. I gave them my marrow, just like they wanted. They promised me taking you to the hospital. They promised.
I'm sorry for your loss. You suffered heart failure around 3 a.m. There was nothing we could do.
3 a.m.? No, that's impossible! He said as long as I did what he asked, he'd send the authorization through right away!
What authorization? We never got any parole orders from upstairs. Without those documents, the prison medical system couldn't process a transfer. Nobody was going to release him without official clearance. He just gave out in his cell.
Charlie, you used my father's life to force me to give up my marrow, but you never had any intention of letting him live. You tricked me in the most cruel way possible just to make sure we both ended up in the grave.
Rachel, I signed the approval. The prison system, there must have been a glitch.
Shut up! While you were using that piece of trash paper to force me to sign away my marrow, he was in here waiting to die!
I'm telling you, I didn't hold back those files. I never wanted him dead.
It doesn't matter anymore.
I get it. The Gates family owes a debt. My father is dead, and half of my life was drained for Emma. The life my family took from Mike, I guess it's finally paid in full.
She's trying to cut me out of her life completely.
Just let him be buried in peace. Please. Let me go. I'm begging you, just let me disappear.
Let you go? Your family destroyed so many lives. You think one old man dying and a few vials of your blood is enough to wipe the slate clean?
What else do you want from me? I have nothing left!
You want a clean slate in your dreams.
As long as I say no, you're never getting out of this hell.
Let go of me! I want to stay with my father!
Take him to the potter's field!
I just underwent a major bone marrow transplant and Charlie is nowhere to be found! Where the hell is he?
Mr. Charlie, he got a call from the federal prison half an hour ago. He heard Richard died, so he sped off to the morgue. The morgue? Going there to play savior to his bank-up ex?
Miss Thorne, that was a risky move.
If Mr. Charlie ever finds out it was you who sabotaged Richard's rescue— Find out. How? I paid someone to physically cut the communication lines in the prison's power distribution box. Not a single digital trace left. That parole order might have had a red stamp, it was nothing but a death warrant. But Mr. Charlie still seems attached to Rachel. The look in his eyes when he rushed out. I've looked into their history. Rachel thinks being a maid in that villa settled her debt. Dream on. I want a body between them. A debt of blood that can never be repaid! With Richard dead, Rachel wouldn't look at Charlie again, even if she bled out. Between their family feud and her father's murder, they're finished. So, do we keep up the act for Mr. Charlie?
He left a patient fresh out of surgery all alone for that bitch!
Rachel, your father's death is just the appetizer. As long as you're in that villa, I'm gonna make sure you rot in hell.
Miss Thorne, I've cleared the hallways. You played the part perfectly. Even Charlie fell for it completely.
The leukemia diagnosis, the successful matching report. Well done.
Don't worry, all records are encrypted.
Even if Charlie runs a deep background check, he'll only see that you had no choice but to accept Rachel's donation to save your life.
I would have loved to see the look on her face when she realized Charlie was harvesting her marrow for me, the woman who stole her life. But now that Richard is dead and Charlie is at the morgue, what could he possibly change at the morgue? Richard is dead and Rachel has nothing left to hold on to. Get me discharged. I'm going back to the villa to watch her break down into nothing. Oops, my hand slipped. Rachel, this carpet is a value piece Charlie bought at Sotheby's. If you stain it, you couldn't pay for it even if you sold yourself. Get on your knees and scrub it clean. If there's even a single stain left, I'll have Charlie throw you into a cell tonight.
Fine, I'll clean it.
The great Gates Ernwit reduced to crawling on the floor to pay off her debts.
Once it's clean, can it count towards the medical bills?
Disgusting! Charlie, look at her. Isn't she just faking being sick to slack off?
Get back to your room. You're an eyesore.
No, impossible. Not now of all times. I'm pregnant. No. How is this possible? I'm pregnant. pregnant with Charlie's child?
Since you're willing to do anything, then let's start with your body.
Charlie treats me like a blood bank for Emma, like a stray dog he can step on.
If he finds out about this baby,
He'll force me to get rid of it.
Dad is gone, and the Gates Empire is nothing but dust. I have absolutely nothing left but you. You're the only blood I have left in this world. You're the only reason I have to keep breathing.
I won't let him touch my baby. Even if it costs me my life, I have to keep this secret. Before I start showing, I have to find a way to escape this nightmare.
What are you doing here?
What are you hiding behind your back? Let me see.
It's nothing. This corner has some mold from the dampness. I was just trying to scrub it off.
This place is a hole. No matter how much you scrub it, it'll still smell like trash. Don't waste your time. Get out here and serve dinner, now!
If you're gonna be sick, get out of my sight. Don't ruin my appetite while I'm eating.
I'm sorry.
While Rachel's occupied, search her room top to bottom. Don't miss a single crack.
She's actually pregnant?
Miss Emma, what should we do now? If Mr. Charlie finds out that Rachel is carrying his child, everything will change.
He'll never find out. This bastard must be eliminated at all costs.
By the way, Charlie hasn't made up his mind about that long-established processing plant owned by Gates, has he?
Yes, the factory was founded by Richard in his early years, with all staff long-serving workers who've worked alongside for decades. He's reluctant to fully close it, mostly out of concern for them.
In that case, I'll make the decision for him. Charlie, I've noticed you've been staring at this document looking distressed for ages. Are you having trouble with it?
The factory is staffed entirely by elderly veteran workers, and they will lose their livelihoods if it shuts down.
Don't forget they've served Richard all their lives and are loyal to Gates. Ruin his empire, and they'll resent you. Spare them now, and they may conspire for revenge later, with catastrophic results. His factory made Richard rich, for his initial wealth growing cruel and wicked. Keeping it is indulging Gates loyalists.
You're right. Send out notice that the factory liquidation process will officially commence tomorrow, and all staff will be laid off.
Charlie finalized the plan yesterday, and the oldest factory owned by the Gates family will be officially liquidated and shut down today.
Will all those veteran workers in the factory lose their jobs because of this?
What else? Wipe them out entirely. They're constant threats.
How could he? I always thought he hated it when people ignored the livelihood of the working class. Now, why would he do something so cold?
No, I can't let this happen. These workers have given their lives to this factory. If it closes, they lose everything. I won't just stand by and watch.
We spent our whole lives working here! You can't just shut it down overnight! What are we supposed to do now?
It's an order from the top. All Gates assets are being liquidated. There's nothing you can do about it, so back off.
We haven't done anything wrong. Why are you firing us without a reason? Please, just give us a chance. can, just stop this right now!
Miss Rachel, we're just carrying out the liquidation order. Please don't get in the way.
I know you have your orders, but these people have worked hard their entire lives. If you shut this place down, they won't have any way to put food on the table. Please, I'm begging you. Postpone the closure. Let's sit down and talk about this. Don't take away their livelihood.
The orders are final. Move aside now.
What's going on here?
Charlie, you're finally here! Please, call them off. These people have worked here their entire lives. If this factory shuts down, they'll lose everything!
Proceed as planned. Clear the area and shut the plant down now.
What did you say? Why? You know as well as I do that if they lose their jobs, they won't survive. Why are you doing the same things my father did?
We all know why! It's pure greed! You're just using your money and power to bully the working class!
You acted like you were here to fight for the victims and take down the Gates family, but now you're no different from them!
See this? If I show them mercy today and keep this factory running, they'll organize and come after me tomorrow. That is exactly why this place has to go.
What are you all standing around for? Move!
I don't even know who you are anymore. You risked everything to bring down my family for the sake of the people they hurt. But now, hatred has completely blinded you. You've become the very thing you hate the most!
Doctor, the patient is hemorrhaging, and her blood pressure is tanking. The coaxidants aren't working. We can't stop the bleeding. Increase the transfusion volume. Prep for emergency supers. The fetus has no vital sounds. Prioritize the mother.
It's gone. My baby is really gone. The only hope I fought so hard to protect. It's all shattered now.
Mr. Charlie, Rachel suffered a severe hemorrhage. She miscarried.
What did you say? Say it again. Who miscarried it?
Get out of my way! Everyone get lost! Where is she?
Sir, security footage shows she headed for the Brooklyn Bridge.
My father is dead, and the baby I fought so hard to save is gone too. I spent everything trying to atone for my family, but it was all for nothing. I tried. I fought. But I couldn't change a thing.
Rachel! Come back! It's too dangerous!
Between us, there's too much blood and hate. I know how much you loathe me. Staying in this world every second is just pure torture. I tried to make amends, but the factory is gone. I tried to hold on to my child, but that was just a pipe dream.
There's no reason left for me to exist in this world.
No, that's not true. I was wrong. I didn't know. Just come down, please. Just come down.
Don't bother, Charlie. Between us, we're finally even.
This is all we found. Keep looking! I want her found alive!
The water temp is below 40 degrees, and the undercurrents are too strong. There's no way she survived this.
Don't you dare say that! She's a survivor! She's not dead!
Mr. Charlie, face the facts!
I'll do what you ask, but in return, you'll do exactly as I say, until you've paid for every drop of blood you owe Mike.
Don't bother, Charlie. Between us, we're finally even.
There's no reason left for me to exist in this world.
Rachel, I was wrong. Bring her back to me!
Did she suffer that night?
Sir, Miss Rachel had lost so much blood, and with the miscarriage, both her physical and mental state were pushed to the absolute breaking point.
When she stood on that bridge and took the leap, that final look in her eyes, it was pure, cold detachment.
Go. Bring me every single medical record from the hospital that night. Every page, every line, I want to see it all for myself.
Sir, reading those will only cause
I said bring them to me!
Yes, sir!
Check Emma's blood type. Tell me right now.
Sir, according to her admission exam records, Miss Thorne is type A and Miss Rachel is type B.
A bone marrow transplant requires a blood type match.
Even if they had crossed types, the patient's blood type would have gradually shifted towards the donors after the procedure.
But after all this time, they're still different. This makes no sense.
Mr. Charlie, Rachel's bone marrow is a perfect match for Miss Thorne.
Prep for surgery. Harvest her marrow. The issue is with Dr. Evans.
Get your men out there now. Bring Dr. Evans to me. I need to have a little chat with him.
Sir, I just got word. Dr. Evans resigned 2 hours ago and bought a one-way ticket to Australia.
He should be at JAK Airport, getting ready to board right now.
What? It seems this has been a meticulously crafted trap from the very beginning. Send the word out. Lock down every exit at JFK Airport.
I want all hands on deck. Even if you have to tear the place apart, I want him stopped.
Did you really think you could run?
Mr. Charlie, I'm just taking a leave of absence for a vacation. I don't know why you've had your men haul me in like this.
Still trying to lie? Look at this. The sampling time on this match report says 10 a.m.
We hadn't even arrived at the hospital by then. And there's no record of the test reagents being used either.
So many holes in your story. You want to keep going? You've got two choices. Either you come clean right now, or I turn all this over to the federal court myself. Take your pick.
It was me! I faked the report! I never even ran the bone marrow match. I made all the data up. Someone paid me to do it.
Who paid you?
Talk! It was Miss Thorne. She gave the orders. And she never had leukemia. She paid me a fortune to fake the medical records. She just wanted to trick you into feeling sorry for her.
What did you just say? Emma Thane's leukemia diagnosis was fake from start to finish. She never needed a bone marrow transplant at all. But she was poisoned, and her condition was critical. That's why she needed the transplant.
You're telling me her entire illness was a lie?
She took drugs in secret to fake the symptoms and then forced me to forge the reports. She said the only way to make Rachel truly lose all hope was to make you the one who sent her to the operating table. Sir, I'm just a hired hand. Please, spare me.
Hand over every piece of evidence of his fraud and the bank records to the FBI. I want his license revoked for medical fraud and attempted murderer, and I want him rotting in the darkest corner of a federal penitentiary.
No! Charlie, please!
I want everything on Emma Thorson, from the day she moved back to the States, all bank statements, call logs. I want it on my desk in 30 minutes. Pay close attention to her dealings with the federal prison.
Mr. Charlie, we've confirmed it. This is the internal account history for the federal prison. Miss Thorne's shell company's made several transfers to the prison's medical director, and the dates match up exactly with the night before Richard Gate's heart failure.
It wasn't an accident. She bribed everyone to ensure he died. And on that very night, I was busy humiliating Rachel to please that viper.
Rachel,
I'm the one who pushed you into the abyss with my own hands. I'm the real executioner. Tell every bank on Wall Street, short the Thorne family into oblivion. I want them bankrupt by sunrise. Send this proof of murder to the police, but before you do, I want to watch Emma crawl through hell herself.
Miss Thorne, the search team has been scouring the waters under the Brooklyn Bridge for 3 days. Not even a shred of clothing. Rachel is definitely dead.
That bitch is finally gone. Once I've officially taken my place as Mrs. Patterson, let's see who in Manhattan even dares to mention that bankrupt, pathetic loser again.
How are you feeling today? You've been recovering for a while. Any better?
Thanks to Rachel, I've been feeling stronger every day since the transplant. I don't feel nearly as sick as I used to. It's such a tragedy, though. I heard about what happened to Rachel. I never imagined she'd be so desperate as to jump off that bridge.
Even though she held so much malice towards me and even poisoned me to make my condition worse, hearing that she's gone, it just feels so pitiful.
Oh? She poisoned you? Then I'm very curious. Why did I find a bottle of the exact same toxin used to make your condition worse, hidden in your bedroom while I was clearing things out yesterday?
This has to be a misunderstanding. Maybe Rachel snuck into my room while I was away and planted that poison to frame me. She always hated me. It wouldn't be the first time she's tried something like this.
Planted it. And I suppose Rachel also put your fingerprints all over that bottle too?
Charlie, These bank records, you found out about the fake medical records?
And that's just the beginning. Bribed the prison guards to intentionally delay Richard Gates' treatment, leading to his death. I have every single receipt and every detail accounted for.
How did you find out about all this? Please listen to me. It's not what you think.
She never had leukemia. She paid me a fortune to fake the medical records.
She just wanted to trick you into feeling sorry for her.
He's lying. Charlie, you have to believe me. I've been set up. I love you so much. Rachel was the one who betrayed you first. I only did all of this because I wanted to stay by your side.
Emma, I'm not giving you another chance.
Charlie, I truly know I was wrong. I only did it because I loved you too much and I lost my way. Please, don't leave me.
Love? Do you think a malicious piece of trash like you is even worthy of saying that word? Freeze all her trusts and accounts.
And that jewelry she's wearing, strip it off. I'm taking it all back, right now.
No! That's mine! You gave those to me!
As of today, I am formally initiating a full liquidation of the Thorne family assets. Your family built their wealth on schemes and condoned your cruelty. I'm going to make you pay for every bit of it one by one. No matter how much time or effort it takes, I'll make sure the entire Thorne family pays a evil you've priced.
Oh, Charlie, you can't! Please have mercy, leave my family out of this. I'll take all the blame myself.
Get her and her accomplice out of my sight.
No, Charlie, you can't do this to me! Charlie, no!
You are under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder, bribery of prison officials, and forgery of medical records. Emma, take them away!
It's over. Everything is over.
Boss, word came from the prison that Emma is cornered and brutally beaten by prison bulliers every day, and she has completely lost her sanity.
Are you out of your mind? That would be far too merciful for her. Tell the warden not to let her die too quickly.
Yes, our crackdown on the family has succeeded. Their outlets and branches collapsed, leaving them cash-strapped. Thorne runs handmade home workshops with thousands of workers. Many lost jobs as workshops closed. I'm here to ask if you've prepared a resettlement plan for them.
Resettle them? Why should I care? Ignore those workers and push forward all plans. I will bring the entire Thorne family to complete ruin, and no one will escape.
Rachel, do you see this? I've avenged you. But why won't you come back? Even if you came back just to kill me, I'd gladly accept it. My Rachel, she's never coming back. What is that? Damn it, there's no pulse. Wake up! Thank God you're awake! Stay still. Stay still. What's your name? Do you remember any family contact info?
I don't remember.
Did she hit her head?
So cold. It's so cold.
It's okay. Don't be afraid. Since you don't remember your name, I'll call you Arya. I'm taking you out of here, to a place where nobody can hurt you anymore.
Matthew! Look! This is our home. That's you, and that's me.
It's beautiful. Arya was such a good girl today. This is your reward.
The candy is so sweet. Matthew, we'll always stay here, right?
Yeah, we'll always be here. Nobody's ever gonna hurt you again.
Matthew! We've got a major problem! Have you seen the notice? What notice, John? What's going on? This whole camp's been bought out by some big conglomerator from New York. They're ordering us to clear out today, not a single day of grace.
Today? Those blood-sucking vampires.
Can't they even leave us a way to survive?
I already checked. The one who took over this place is the same tyke who was brutally suppressing the Thorne family recently.
He's ruthless. When he swallowed up the Thorne assets, he threw hundreds of workers and residents onto the street. So many families ended up in the slums overnight. Now he won't even spare our remote trailer camp. He has absolutely no heart.
Uncle John, are we moving?
It's okay, Arya. We're not moving. Nobody's kicking us out of here.
Sir, this trailer camp is the last piece of real estate under the Thorne family, their final remaining asset. Here are the development plans. Construction has to start next week, but...
Speak. The residents here are mostly lower-class workers. They're refusing the compensation and demanding another week to find new homes. They're threatening to resist if we don't back down. Grace? Do those ants actually think they can negotiate with me?
Then what are your orders? Tell the security team to get the riot gear. Bulldozers move in 5 minutes. Anyone who doesn't leave, crush them along with their scrap metal.
Yes, sir.
Rachel.
Sir, you can't go in there. It's filthy. Get the hell out of my way!
If anyone comes within a step of me, I'll kill you.
Get out! All of you, get out!
Rachel, is it really you? You're not dead. You're alive. I'm sorry. I've been looking for you for 3 years. I thought I had lost you forever.
Prep for surgery.
harvest her marrow. You want a clean slate? In your dreams. As long as I say no, you're never getting out of this hell.
Who are you? Stay away! It's terrifying! Get out! It hurts! Don't come near me!
Rachel, it's me. It's Charlie.
Batman! You're a Batman! Go away! Don't touch me! Matthew! Matthew, where are you?
Rachel, please, just look at me. It's Charlie. Can't you see I'm not here to hurt you? Rachel, please. Don't be afraid of me. Back off! Get away from her! Get out! Stay away from her! What right do you have to touch her, men? Get her over here now!
Matthew! Don't hit him! Let him go! Go away, you monster! Let go of Matthew!
Don't touch her! Charlie, if you've got a problem, take it out on me! Rachel, look at me. Look closely. The old apartment in Manhattan, your father, Richard. Have you really forgotten all of it?
Matthew, this man is so scary!
No. This reaction. She's reacting exactly like a child. What the hell did you do to her? Why is she like this? 3 years ago, I pulled her out of the river under the Brooklyn Bridge. She wasn't even breathing. The severe enoxpods caused total memory loss. Her mind is trapped at age 5. I don't care who you are, she's just a 5-year-old child now. How dare you force her like this? What? You mean she's lost her memory? Stop right there! No one leaves! Stop. Let them go. Oh. I said let them go! Suspend the demolition plan indefinitely. Pull everyone out of Texas. Now. Boss, that's a multi-billion-dollar project. The board will— Get out! Everyone just get out of my sight! What the hell are you still doing here, you monster? Ha! You were trying to tear down our homes yesterday, and now you're playing the victim!
Get out of our camp, you blood-sucking devil!
I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here to watch over her. A guy like you, covered in blood and money, even if you died right here, Arya wouldn't look at you twice.
Look at that. Does the big boss know how to clean the sewers? Where did all that arrogance from yesterday go? You think he's just putting on a show? A guy like that? He's rotten to the core, even worse than the stench of this drain.
Moving like a snail. Even the drifters here work faster than you. Look, Your Highness, if you can't hack it, go back to your Manhattan and stop being an eyesore to Arya. As long as I can be close to her, even if I have to die in this gutter, I'll take it.
Water. There's water everywhere.
Rachel, don't be afraid. I'm going up there now.
Doesn't it hurt? You're bleeding so much.
It doesn't hurt. This is nothing.
Luna? Luna, the rain has stopped. Don't be afraid.
Luna! Where are you? Luna! Luna! Come out, please! Don't scare me!
Rachel, what's wrong? What happened?
Luna's gone. The wind blew the door open last night. She must have run out. I have to find her.
No! It poured all day yesterday. The ground around the camp is full of flooded pits and mud. You could sink into a bog at any second. It's way too dangerous.
Luna, I'll die. I have to find her.
Matthew, keep her safe. I'll go. Listen, Your Highness. The wilderness after a downpour will swallow you whole.
Luna, don't be afraid. I'm taking you home. She's still waiting for you.
Oh, thank God. You're still alive.
Arya, stop looking! That man is a dangerous liar. It's better if he never comes back.
But Luna hasn't come back yet. Luna! Luna is back!
I found it. She was just scared.
Thank you.
Here, take this and go treat your wounds somewhere else. You're a mess. Don't scare Arya with that look. After you pulled her from under the Brooklyn Bridge back then, what happened? When I pulled her out of the river, she was in critical condition, barely clinging to life. I intended to take her to a hospital for proper treatment, but for some reason, the moment she got near one, she'd start struggling violently and shivering uncontrollably. She wouldn't set foot inside no matter what. That's because the hospital holds too many painful memories for her. How did you end up in Texas, settling in this camp?
All thanks to you, isn't it? You were so obsessed with destroying the Thorne family that even those of us who had nothing to do with it got caught in the crossfire.
We barely had a place to stay in New York, but once Thorne's businesses collapsed and the properties were seized, we were out on the street overnight. We had no choice but to keep moving until we hid away here. Most of the people you see here are former workers from the Thorne workshops. When they went bankrupt, the workshops shut down and everyone lost their jobs. With no income, we all banded together to come out here, cobbling together scrap wood to build these shacks just to survive. All I could think about was revenge, never caring who got crushed in the process. My blind crusade destroyed their livelihoods and left all these people destitute. I thought I was in the right, but in the end, I'm the one who ruined them. This land was an old leftover asset of the Thorne family. Once they went under, it was left unmanaged and abandoned. Look at that water tower over there. It's been decaying for years. The structural steel is rusted and snapping, and the basis has been eroded by the rain. No one's repaired it in forever. It's a death trap hanging over everyone's head, ready to collapse at any second. Looks like this storm isn't passing anytime soon.
Luna's bowl! It's gone!
Arya! Get back here! Rachel! Stop!
I got it! I got it!
Rachel! 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 Open your eyes! Please open your eyes! What are you standing there for? Take her to the clinic now!
As long as she survives, you can take my life instead. Please, don't take her away.
She's gonna be all right.
Doctor! The patient is hemorrhaging and her blood pressure is tanking. The coaxidants aren't working. We can't stop the bleeding.
Increase the transfusion volume. Prep for emergency supers. The fetus has no vital sounds. Prioritize the mother.
Charlie, between us, we're finally even.
Rachel, you're finally awake.
Don't touch me! Get away! You monster!
Arya, it's me. It's the bad man, don't you remember?
Charlie, why won't you just let me go?
You remembered everything? You remembered everything? Rachel, please, just let me explain.
Get out! If you don't get out right now, I'll plunge this in.
She wants you out! Back off!
I'm going. Rachel, please, drop the needle. Don't hurt yourself.
Matthew, take me away from here. Please.
I'm going downstairs to settle the bill for the last few days.
I'll be right back. Just use the pillow speaker if you need anything, okay?
Dad is dead. The baby is gone. Why does God insist on making me suffer through living?
Rachel, you haven't eaten anything all day. Please, could you just have a little porridge?
Get out! Stay away from me!
I know you hate me, but if you just take one bite, I'll disappear from your sight immediately. Please, don't punish your body like this.
Disappear? Give me back my father! Give me back my baby! Charlie, are you actually trying to pity me now?
Rachel, even if you sentence me to death right now, just give me one chance to atone. Please, don't torture yourself like this.
Don't touch me! One more step, and I'll end it right here!
Kill me! Just don't hurt yourself! If you want this pathetic life of mine, take it right now!
Your life won't bring my father back. It won't bring my baby back! You just make me feel sick!
You can carve me into 1,000 pieces if you want, but you will not lay a finger on yourself.
Let go, you murderer! Don't you dare touch me with those blood-stained, filthy hands! Get out. You make me sick.
You trash! Are you trying to drive her to death?
Don't move. It won't hurt much longer.
Matthew, please take me away.
I don't even have the right to hand her a tissue.
Baby, be good. It doesn't hurt anymore. Mommy's taking you away.
If I could, I would gladly take all of this suffering for you. Rachel.
Don't touch my baby! You murderer!
I just wanted to see you.
Don't you want to atone? My father is right there! Kneel! Count out to him! Count out to my baby!
No. Rachel's mental state is collapsing. I have to follow her lead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forced you to undergo that bone marrow's extraction.
I shouldn't have used your medical parole as a threat, killing your father.
I shouldn't have killed our baby.
I should have pushed you into a desperate situation.
Bone marrow extraction?
My God, what kind of inhumane torture have you been put through? Charlie, so all those scars on Aria's body, they were all caused by you.
But no matter how you try to atone, my father is never coming back and my baby is never coming back!
Rachel, listen to me. Emma's leukemia was all a lie. She faked all the medical records. She didn't need any marrow. I was tricked by her! And your father, she was the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. She intercepted his approval documents, which delayed his treatment. I had no idea. I truly didn't know.
And so what? Are you trying to say you're innocent? Are you trying to say you're a victim too?
No, I just want you to know. I never intended to kill Richard. I thought I was saving him.
Charlie, 3 years ago at the hospital, who was it that forced me to donate my marrow?
Was it Emma who dragged me into that operating room? Emma is indeed a demon, but you were the one who handed her the knife. You were the one who drove me into this dead end and who enabled Emma to hurt me again and again. You knew how much I loved you, but you used that very love to tear me to pieces. And now you come here acting like you're the one seeking redemption? Don't you realize that every time you bow your head, every word of concern you utter, it just reminds me of how completely you trampled on my heart? Get out! Get out of here! I'm begging you, just leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm the one who caused all of this with my own hands. What right do I have to be here begging for her forgiveness?
Now, get out of here.
Get out!
Get the hell out! You hear me? Get out! Just what? Do you have to watch her die in front of you before you are satisfied?
Arya, it's okay. You're safe now.
Matthew, I dreamt of the baby. He was covered in blood.
It was just a dream. It wasn't real.
Matthew, will I even have it tomorrow?
Yes, you will. Once you're better, we'll head to the coast, buy a little house with a garden, somewhere nobody can ever find us.
Really? With no more pain? No more Charlie?
I promise. Only sunshine and flowers from now on.
Rachel! Rachel! Doctor! Save her! Rachel, hang on! Doctor, please! You have to save her! Rachel, what happened? She was fine just a moment ago. Why is she being rushed into surgery?
Do you still dare to ask?
If it weren't for you, would she be like this? What did you do to her?
It's me. I'm the one who destroyed her.
I'm a total monster. I used to love her more than my own life, but my brother died in prison because of her father's conspiracy. Blinded by hatred, I swore to make her life a living hell. I froze her trust funds, used a body double to humiliate her, and even forced her to donate her marrow just to save that liar.
I even killed our baby and drove her to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge! I told myself I was getting revenge, but I was just a coward who couldn't admit I still loved her! I'm the one who sent her straight to hell! You trash!
Do you know what she looked like when I pulled her out of that river? She was covered in wounds, without a trace of life in her. After I finally brought her back from the brink, you were the one who drove her to lose her mind! Even though she lost her memory, she's been tormented by nightmares every single night. Anything that reminds her of New York triggers subconscious terror, pushing her into psychotic episodes of pure mental agony. But because of her amnesia, she can't even remember why she's so terrified. I couldn't help her. We ran as far as we could. Why did you have to come after us? Are you only satisfied now that you've finally driven her to the grave? I didn't know. I truly didn't know she had suffered so much. I'm the one who did this to her. I thought I was taking revenge, but I was the devil all along. I deserve to die, I really do. Doctor, how is she? Is Rachel okay?
We've managed to stabilize her for now, but her condition is critical. Her body has completely collapsed. Multiple organ failure has set in. Her time is running out.
What did you say? Save her. I'm begging you to save her. I'll give you anything you want. Just let her live.
Mr. Charlie, this isn't a matter of money or willpower. Her organs have completely shut down. There's nothing more we can do. You should prepare yourselves for the worst and try to spend as much time with her.
Matthew, is my body really failing?
Don't think like that. The doctor said you're just exhausted and need a good, long sleep. Once you've rested, we're going home.
Matthew, I've contacted the world's top medical team. The best private hospital in Manhattan is already on standby. Please, I'm begging you. Help me convince her to come back with me for treatment. Go back to Manhattan? Back to the place where you personally pushed her into the abyss? Have you lost your mind? I have lost my mind, but the doctor said she's in multi-organ failure. Staying here is just waiting for death. Even there's only a 1 for a million chance, I have to snatch her back from the jaws of death. As long as she can live. You can take whatever revenge you want on me later. Are you sure that she can actually be saved? As long as she gets back to Manhattan, I'll spend every cent I have to keep her alive. Fine, I'll talk to her. But remember this. If she suffers even a little more, I will drag you down to hell with me.
So, it's already hopeless. Manhattan. That place that imprisoned me for a lifetime. I never want to go back there again.
Arya, the doctor just said you're suffering from severe anemia and need to be treated in a big city. I've made up my mind. We're heading back to New York tomorrow. The private hospitals there have much better facilities.
Matthew, stop acting.
What do you mean acting?
I heard everything you and he said in the hallway just now.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have kept it from you. But Charlie has contacted the best medical team. As long as we go back to Manhattan, you have a chance.
A chance? To go back to the place where he personally pushed me into the abyss?
To go back to the hell that destroyed my family?
But your body really can't hold on. Staying here is just waiting to die. At least in New York, you could live.
Live? To live off the charity he does out? Manhattan is full of painful memories for me. I'd rather rot in the soil of Texas than step 1 foot into his territory.
Then what do you want me to do? Just watch you die in agony?
Take me away. Don't let him know I've found out the truth. Take me to a hospice in Long Island. Anyone will do. I want to see the ocean before I die, not his face.
Long Island? It's so close to Manhattan. If he finds out...
That's why you have to help me keep it from him. Consider it for the sake of the time we've spent surviving together. Give me this last bit of dignity.
Fine.
Doctor, about Area's transfer papers and the follow-up treatment plan. I've brought the best medical team from New York to take over.
Transfer? She checked herself out and left half an hour ago. You didn't know?
What are you talking about? Checked out?
That's right. The man named Matthew took her. She signed a waiver refusing further treatment herself.
Rachel, please let me beg the doctor for some morphine. You'll die of agony if you keep white knuckling it like this.
No. RX drug will leave a trail. He'll definitely track me down.
But your organs are failing! How can I just sit here and watch you suffer like this?
What's a little pain compared to that? When he drained my marrow and hounded my father to death, it was 1,000 times worse than this.
He's still in Texas. He won't be able to find us in Long Island. I'm begging you, at least let me get some painkillers under a fake name.
I would rather rot away here, turn to bones, than ever fall into his hands again.
Doctor! Doctor! Save her!
Sir, we found them. Even though Miss Rachel didn't use her real name, we checked all the surveillance footage around the Texas clinic and tracked the license plate of the used car Matthew rented. They're at a hospice in Long Island, New York.
Get the best medical team in New York on the line immediately. They need to be at the hospice entrance in 10 minutes.
It's already been arranged, sir. They're standing by.
Rachel! Move! Let me in! Move! I brought the best specialist in New York. Rachel can still be saved! I will never let you in! I'm begging you, just let me see her for 1 second. Let the experts treat her. I'll do anything. It's too late!
It was her own wish not to see you. She told me that even in her final moments, she never wanted you near her.
Finally, I don't have to be your prisoner anymore.
Rachel! Rachel, I'm sorry. Don't leave me. Rachel, you're back. I knew you wouldn't leave me behind. Wait for me, I'll go make you some coffee.
Careful now. Is it too hot? Why are you being so sweet today? No temper? Your hair's a bit messy.
You're willing to drink my coffee? That means you've forgiven me, right? Rachel, I knew it. I knew you could never bear to leave me.
Look at the night sky outside. It's just the same as it was back then. Let's stay here from now on, just the two of us, and never part again, okay?
Mr. Charlie, we finally found you. The group is on the brink of collapse. You cannot stay in this state of despair anymore.
I have no interest in any of this. Handle it yourselves.
Handle it ourselves? Capital groups target us. Plunging stock, closed subsidiaries, unpaid staff, and trapped investors. Collapse will destroy countless families.
Listening to the Shown side, how many people are worrying about their next meal? The grievances of the past were just a conflict between you and me.
Don't let any more innocent people suffer or end up homeless because of our love and hate.
I was obsessed with revenge, focused only on avenging my brother and exposing Richard's ruthlessness. But in the end, blinded by hate, I used my capital to stir up a bloodbath that dragged in countless innocent souls.
I thought I was upholding justice, but my actions had long since become even more cruel and excessive than Richard's ever were.
I understand. Tell everyone to convene an emergency meeting immediately. I will handle all further matters personally.
Yes, sir. We'll get right on it.
Pass the order down. Implement the emergency plan immediately. Also, organize an asset evaluation team.
Starting now, liquidate all my real estate, private equity, trust funds, and all other personal assets. Transfer every cent of the proceeds into the group's corporate account.
Sir, if you liquidate all your personal assets, you'll be left with nothing. Years of hard work, your wealth, your status, it will all vanish.
Even if the group is struggling, there are other ways to manage the liquidity crisis. There's no need to go this far.
Money and status, they mean nothing to me anymore. I cannot let innocent people pay the price for my mistakes. Protecting the company, the tens of thousands of employees, and the ordinary shareholders. That is the only thing I should be doing now. Set aside a special compensation fund. Assign a dedicated team to compile a list for everyone who lost their homes or jobs because of my liquidations or shutdowns. Distribute compensation and living subsidies. Help them repair their homes and support their livelihoods. I will do everything in my power to make amends for my past wrongdoings.
You're even going to compensate all the civilians affected by the fallout?
They never should have been dragged into my vendettas.
When you've done wrong, you must pay the price.
Our jobs are safe! Our jobs are saved!
Sir, everything's settled. Your assets are injected into the group, the company's stable. Wages, shareholder losses, and victim compensation are all handled.
Rachel, perhaps only today can I say I've made up for some of the sins I committed.
Rachel, in this vast city, I don't even have a place to call home anymore. Just like you once did. Is it her? How could you bring this here?
I watched you liquidate all your assets to compensate those you dragged into your chaos. I heard you gave up all your power and status, falling to this state. You've paid the price for everything you did back then. She gave me specific instructions before she passed. Only if one day you truly awakened, no longer shackled by hatred and obsession, could I hand over her ashes. Today, you've earned that. The urn is yours now. Whatever arrangements need to be made for her final resting place, they are in your hands. I've said what I came to say. I'm leaving.
Rachel, finally, I can be with you properly.
I sold everything I owned, gave up all my power and wealth, and did my best to make amends for the wrongs I committed. Those I dragged into my mess. They finally have stable lives now. What I owed others, I finally paid back, bit by bit. But for you, that's a debt I can never repay in this lifetime. Back then, blinded by the hatred over my brother's death, I pushed you into the abyss, step by step. I mimicked your father's cold-bloodedness and committed every cruelty imaginable until I became the very monster I hated most. I've lost everything, left with nothing, a homeless drifter. I suppose this is my penance for the evil I've done. Matthew handed you to me, letting me see you through to the very end. Perhaps that is the only consolation I'll ever know in this life.
There is nothing left in this world for me to cling to. I've settled the debts of others, and now there's only yours left.
Rachel, if there's a next life, don't ever cross paths with me again.